Welcome, or welcome back to Frequency Phoenix 555 for your message or massages. Big Cat, uncomfortable changes brought you to a North Node kind of a life. And they, them and I'm a big mad. Why? Even though they sit down with their mouth shut and their eyes opened, focused on the big cat, getting on with their big cat things, right? They try to take note, they try to copy, they try to adopt a more spiritual and religious life, when we know it's a lie. It's a lie. Subterfuge and bull swanky. Can't do what you're doing. Oh well, how now, brown cow? Let's press on and see what's going on with the planetary energies. The skullduggerous moon, darling dears, is being what? Friendly and fancy today, as it makes its way into Capricorn. Making you take action, darling dear. The moon is a cardinal sign. You will jump out of bed and start the day with vigor. Put in the what? The what? Your energy. Putting your back into it, darling dear. You're going to be feeling energized. Capricorn is the 10th house, darling dear. It's about achievements, gaining authority over your life. It's also about recognition, your career. You're making bold career moves. And it also speaks about your guides, darling dear. I'm getting, and the 10th house rules the father. So it's your male ancestors that are coming forward today, darling dears. Even though you're feeling vigorous today, darling dear, don't take the whole world on all at once. Slow down. Slow and steady always wins the race. This aspect will present immediate and spontaneous opportunities and experiences, darling dear. You might be attracted to unusual types of people due to Jupiter's connection with the skullduggerous moon in Capricorn. Well, I said the moon was being fancy today. With the help of quick-thinking Mercury, you'll know just what to say and how to say it. Whether they like it or not, darling dear, you're going to say what you said in your Nene Leakes voice. The moon and Jupiter square will make you feel more courageous, darling dear. You're a brave cat today, darling. You're going to be speaking up for yourself, for the good and the bad. Well, good for you and bad for them. Who wanted to cross a big cat? They should have known. You woke up wishing a motherfucker would. Even if you're a shy person, you'll find yourself opening up with a charisma and a quick comeback that you've had amongst your lexicon for just this moment, or that moment, this or that or this. These uncomfortable changes, darling dear, as you what? Did your tinky winky into the unknown. You had what? Abraham Lincoln echoing in your cranium. Ever forward, never backwards, big cat. The uncomfortable changes have you catching flights, darling dear, while the bottom feeders are catching feelings, big feelings, because the changes you've made in yourself, darling dear, fist bump, posh, clap. They didn't see it coming. You showed no elements of your badassery in their face. No, you was too busy being a thumber. Listen, I'm not picking on you. I'm pointing it out. I'm a pointer cat, and if I hadn't gone through my own particular what levels of Dante hell, I couldn't say what happened, and it wouldn't line up with what you had going on, because experience is a wise teacher, especially when you're not going back, blood. We ain't getting smoked, not in this season. You understood the full elements of a bitch or a mitch. They equate to what? Bad luck, bad credit, a bad attitude, bad intentions, and treacherous genitalia fraught with selective amnesia. That frenemy, that back front neck tabbing snake that always wanted to be you. All of a sudden, they was caring, invited you into their life so they could steal the secret of you when it's in you, not on you, dummy bat. Listen, they're all big mad. Let them be mad over there somewhere where you can't see them. And even if you do, you've got on your darkest glass as you practice Easter Island, Stevie Wonder. Yeah. No longer the long-suffering doormat. You're not having it. You're not. Are you having it, Big Cat? I'm not having it. Are you having it? No longer that long-suffering doormat. People-pleasing is a thing of the past. It's used as what? Intel, recon. So that you keep your what? Coach of the red flag team emblem, blood. Awaken to Father God, Mother Isis, and yourself. Your mind is elevated. Certain game is over for good, darling dear. You won't be what? Beaten by the same what? Stick from a tree slough ever again, darling dear. Oh no. Oh no. Listen, rich white lady season in Keitha and Malkuth. You knew intuitively, right, that you would be restored if you only held your gangster, kept the faith, and didn't look back. We know about Salt Bay, Lot's wife. Yes, baby. Let's call in the energies of wisdom, guidance, and protection as we call in Father God, Mother Isis, ancestors, way showers, spiritual guides, as above, so below. From Keitha to Malkuth, namaste. So be it, Moat. Energies, Big Cat, up, as we what? Spy on them, because they love to spy on us. And you, I've told you, you don't stalk nobody's social media. You don't do it. It will be a what? A stone to your eye chakra and a blade straight to your heart chakra as they put on the greatest shows on earth for your benefit. No, we don't stalk social medias. You just let your best friend, me, look. Fist bump. Let's dive in, darling dears, as I scooch back up to the table, darling. Let's see, darling dears, what they point. You might hear the fan on. I needed the fan. It was so hot when I got back in here. Somebody's possibly even fanning out their Shakira hips. I can't understand why you're not running them down for it. Wasn't ready for it. Base of the deck. Because you got boundaries, blood. Picture pointing boundaries. And you come with consequences. Why? You've got a security team. Your ancestral team that will drag them. Drag. And give them what? Spiritual kicks in the nutsack. Why? Because you're living in your purpose. In a North Node kind of a way, darling dear. Had to come out with all of the orange today for the sacral chakra. Getting sexy back, are you? Coming out of that sleep. They thought you was dead, darling dear. You weren't dead, you was thinking. Must take this one. Some of you are coming out as true healers, darling dear. Using your Chiron. Finding the house. Using those tools to heal others. Some of you don't understand that your hands and just your presence, darling dear, is healing alone. You've been gifted with the light. You also have the what? The green of growth. It also what? Represents the heart chakra. A deep understanding of thyself was found in your birth natal chart. You trusted in the unseen. This is why Divine has gifted you with what? A big badge of compassion and balance. The heart chakra is represented by what? Two guesses. North, for North Node, darling dear. Life purpose. It's also represented by Archangel Gabriel, as well as the energy of what? Cancer. And the moon. Your emotions, darling dear, your habits, as well as your intuition. Pay attention, darling dear. Make sure that if you're going out today, put some color into it. You are a big cat. What do you mean? We don't go out looking like Quasimodo's bestie. We do not, I repeat, do not go to our progeny school looking like the crypt keeper. Don't do it. If you can't be bothered to put on the makeup, get your darkest glass and a lovely bright color to show what? You are the light, darling dear. It begins with you. Whatever day you have is how you choose for it to go. You set it in stone and you set the tone. You can't let a mature bitch that's what's scurrying from the bottom of the pot take you off your trolley. You're not ready to tongue wrestle, but good God, you're not going to let them disrespect you up to your face. But make sure you speak to them in the Queen's English. Don't use profanity because it looks like two chicken heads from a distance. You speak to them in plain English. And let them know that what? Where you are at is with love and light. Don't let get the spirituality or the religion in you get it twisted. You hold the whip, darling dear. Khaleesi or Carl. Never ever you forget that. And if you do come back, and I'll point it out to you on a daily basis until you remember whom you are. I told you many times, we've adopted the words of Queen Nefertari. Yes, yes, yes. Wife to Ramesses II. She even sits at my back. As she's going to be, oh, can you see it? As she's going, yeah, here's Queen Nefertari. As she's being initiated by Isis. Okay? Okay. Me know what me I talk about. Sorry, I was eating a pastry. Listen, allow me, yeah? It was maple syrup, right? It's like a croissant. It's maple syrup and it's plaited. And it had all of these almonds over it because you know I love a good nut. We'll leave it right there because I couldn't imagine how you're all doing that wicked laughing and say, yeah, we all love a good nut. Fist bump, my people. Come on, let's get on with the read. We have too much. We have jokes here. Big jokes. Big jokes. Yes. Listen. I told you. After what happened at Spin Class Monday, I've decided to live life out loud, mate. But no one's caving in my cranium. Where's the helmet? I believe it's in the hallway. My daughter lent me one of her biking helmets to wear to Spin Class Monday. In case that woman comes back and wants to pop off again, she ain't caving in my cranium. Coming out as a healer, darling dear, because you was dedicated. Dedicated. Some of you have learned what? More knowledge. Gone into ancient knowledge, possibly even occult knowledge. It also speaks about being diligent in what? Furthering your knowledge. Some of you have gone into what? Higher education. Some of you have been initiated as high priest or priestess. Some of you are getting what? Reiki master. Yeah, you've joined the fellowship, darling dear. Fist bump. Being dedicated, darling dear, wasn't easy. Especially when what? What you was working towards was at a distance. But what you did not understand, big cat, it was always within you. You are the Dorothy of this Malkuth. So click your red slippers together, darling dear, because you go forward. Uncomfortable changes is where you become the biggest and the baddest cat. Where you what? You're taking up the gifts from your ancestors. Like Pac-Man, taking up energy balls. Base of the deck, we have Empress energy, darling dear. It also speaks about May. And guess what? We're in May. The Empress is what? Abundant as well as knowing your worth, embodying all of the queens. You know who you are. Now you wanted to test your gangster, darling dear. But you have to also remember, pride comes before a fall, and there's a fine line between a north and south node. And they, them, and as well as yourself, you're seeking guidance through tarot. But somebody has got readings on you, darling, and realize that you're about to have what? Your kick-out season during the month of May. No less. The Empress is abundant. Some of you may even be pregnant. Can you not see the phoenix from the ashes baby? Whatever you was doing before, darling dear, it's about to what? Turn up time. As they were seeking answers on you. These left behinders. Yes, baby. This and that. Let's pull a charm. Right, definitely. We had the arrow going down. So you was the South Node people, darling, yeah. Those entrapped in the DNS on a rinse and repeat. And it also speaks about foolish actions. And whatever they were sending at you, darling, yeah, it did not hit the target. The arrow is facing at them. We have the star, darling, yeah, but it was turned. The star speaks about what? Someone who has not healed, not getting any healing, living with what? In a rinse and repeat of negative cycles, as well as what? A health. Someone's health has gone down. We also have a cross star, India. Spiritual guidance, strength. You're being blessed. This also speaks about enlightenment. It also brings into mind what? The hanged man. No longer sacrificing yourself to situations, understanding the big picture of it all. The hanged man. It also speaks about water energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Somebody's feeling like offing themselves at this moment in time. They are getting what? Karma up the Watusi. The unknown is kicking them in the I told you, the spiritual nutsack. Living in the past. Living in the South Node. While your Chiron has wings, darling, dear, you're healing. And it also speaks about a key. And key for a new vehicle, a new car, a new business space. What are you doing, big cat? You fabulous cat. You've turned it up. But remember, May is your breakout season. And also the fact that Jupiter is in Aries, right, until the 28th of October. Gift giving and abundance, darling dear, for thyself. Whatever you've been working on, darling dear, let it be what? Quality over quantity. Chiron, the wounded healer. You're going to be hearing from somebody. So you're going to get a message as well, darling dear, about somebody whose life or looks as though their looks have gone down, darling dear. This person would love for you to come back and rescue them from a situation, but the star of its back turn speaks about what? A lot of negative energy, unhealed trauma, still living in their South Node. Find where Chiron is in your birth natal chart, darling dears, the house and the planet that's around it, if there's any. Told you, we're going in deep, mate. Whether you want to be an astrologer or not, you're coming with me. I told you, no cat gets left behind. Right. Let's get a deck and see what they've been dedicated to. Seven of Wands. Well, whatever they was dedicated to, darling dear, you're protected from. This is spiritual protection, as well as what your block game being for the gods. They are blocked. You stood your ground. You said what you said. Seven of Wands in the upright. It also speaks about secret competition. You've got a lot of secret competitors. But it's also what? Unclear. They're unclear as to what you're actually doing, how you're getting this strong will, how you are what? Overcoming challenges. It also speaks about disputes. Someone's going to try and confront you today, darling dears. We don't tongue wrestle, but sometimes, big cat, you have to put someone in their place. Let them realize that this is the road. Yeah, that's exactly, yeah. They got to listen. I told you, the devil's strongest workers are in legion. And when you are shining bright, as you live in a North Node kind of a way, you're a beacon for fucking East blood. Whether you invite it or not, just by being you, your energy. Right? Because it's the planetary energies today. Right, with the moon and the Jupiter square, you're going to be feeling courageous, but you're also going to be what? Attracting different types of people. It's the Jupiter connection with the moon. What types of people? Because what types of people? Listen, people going nowhere fast, mate. Their whole life is a lead balloon. People that do things in the dark, the skullduggerous. And we've got what? The sacral chakra on its face. These people that are like what? Shakira hips, sex workers, right? People that lead with their panani or fatum. This is also someone who is what? Jealous. 6 of Wands speaks about jealousy being directed at you, darling dear. So jealous they can't even breathe properly. This is a two-faced friend, darling dear. This is a straight-up narcissist, a narc. Someone who is easily tempted to whatever shiny goes past. What's that? Nicole Brown, you're right. Son or daughter of Pennywise the Clown. Yes, baby. Somebody's going to come, you're going to come across someone with dark energy. They're not going to like the way you wear your blouse or your shirt or the way your I don't know, your leather pants or your leggings, whatever, hugs your posterior that you've been doing your 100 squats a day, every day for the past, 4 months, right? They're not going to like the cut of how you walk it. They're going to try and take you down a peg or two. Leo energy on its face. Leo is the 5th house. They're not going to like your je ne sais quoi, your childlike spirit. The fact that you're polite. You're going to meet somebody who is drama-filled and got a monkey on their back. And they want to transfer that monkey to you. Yes, baby. They're going to have the T-Rex arms. Divine wants you to turn your back on the drama, but this is a lot of fire, darling dear. And there is no fire without the smoke, darling dear. You give them the smoke before you leave in an elegant kind of a way. This is long-term vision. Always walk with a plan, darling dear. Don't let no one keep you or catch you at hockey sticks at dawn, tongue-tied, unable to defend yourself. And when you leave a situation, you're wishing that you said this and that, and you want to beat yourself about the ankles. No, your comeback game, darling dear. Somebody wants to affect how you feel today, darling dear. 3 of Wands speaks about long-term, your vision. They're going through a bit of what? Dark night of the soul. Listen, I had to look over my right shoulder because it's not catching me. They're going to try and give you what? That energy. Give back to them. Give back to them, yeah? Give back to them. Chuck it back to them. Aries energy, and we've got Leo energy on the table so far. Fire energy. Someone's going to try and clip your wings, darling dear. You better be strong-willed and ready for it. What's this? Because you're going to win. Whatever they try to cast your way, whatever shadow they try to put on your day, they're going to try and take the pep out of your step, right? This bitter Benjamin or bitter Betty. They ain't going to be able to what? Dull your shine. This is about the 8 of Pentacles is success, darling dear. And it also is about being diligent because you know who you are in a North Node kind of a way. And you're not taking it, blood. You're not having the subterfuge, the bull swanky, or a big cup of opium. Chuck it back because you will be eloquent. Somebody don't want you to be happy today. But yeah, oh, I just noticed this. The green candle of growth, darling. Your growth game. Somebody wants to pepper dust your heart with what's going on in their dark crevice. Whatever crevice that is. Clarify the Eight of Pentacles, please. Thank you. Yeah. Bring balance back, darling. You're going to make the right choice. And it also speaks about success in a love situation or a partnership. I know we're in Mercury retrograde. We're still in the Gemini end of Mercury retrograde. This is 2 6s on the table, darling dears. It speaks about personal challenges. You're going to, yeah. Somebody's going to try and take you off your gangster. They've got their own issues, mate. They're insurmountable and they want you to take the darkness today. Don't take it. So don't take it. You don't have to be screaming like a harpy to get your point across. I told you, we respond. We don't react. You haven't got time for that. Tongue wrestling. Just tell them like it is. Clarify the Six of Wands, please. This dark energy. All eyes will be on you, darling dear. They're not going to like the way you step out and kick your way onto the Malkuth today. Because you're what? Leading with Empress energy. And what happens today is furthering your initiation. And what's behind that? Empress of everything. You've got the divine feminine twice. That also brings into, I was about to say, also brings into mind what? The High Priestess. And what's underneath that? The High Priestess. Nip whatever they say to you in the bud. Send that dark energy straight back from whence it came. Return to sender. Just because you're spiritual doesn't mean that your tongue must be held. Some people need to be told. Clarify this Six of Wands. Did I clarify it already? Yeah. Someone gonna come and try and steal your energy. They're trying to harvest it, darling dear. This person is a liar and always lied to. And they are back front neck tabbing snake. And they want to give you all of their energy. Remember, darling dear, you're a healer. You healed thyself. You already seen your Chiron with wings. Don't let other people and their dark energy drag you back to something you've already graduated from. You've graduated from it. Seven of Swords. And don't allow their negativity, right, to get into your cranium. Don't self-sabotage, darling dear. Their words mean nothing. Return to sender. Clarify the Seven of Swords, please. We see the King of Swords. Mastery, darling dear. You're not going to what? Be screaming like a banshee. You're going to think like a gangster. I told you, the King of Swords, you don't go toe-to-toe with the King of Swords, especially when they know what's going on. This person, the King of Swords, is someone who what? Has spiritual mastery. It speaks about transformation. And you've got high ethics. Ethics that you had to go within to find. It also speaks about you may even have to take legal action. Some treachery that's going to be thrown your way today, darling dear. From a bottom feeder. King of Pentacles in the reverse. This is somebody who is a what? Not, darling dear. A gambler. Maybe even be a gambler in life, but not a good one. Because whatever they gambled on, it's going nowhere fast. If they've got a car, it's a piece of shit. Or they can't afford it. Or it's someone else's. Right? Coming to fight. Told you. Somebody who's in competition with you, but you're not in competition with them. They're just not going to like the way you flow today, darling dear. Look what fell on the floor. You're going to be in full-on Muhammad Ali mode. Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. The King and the Queen of Swords. This is a meeting of minds. I told you some of you will be what? Going into union. We already saw the maypole. The balancing out of intellect. This is also a balancing out of your masculine and feminine energies, darling dear. Taking the time to what? Think over situations. And again, it speaks of mastery. You mastered something. And the Swords is about emotions. Don't allow your emotions to be manipulated. You've already passed that stage. They don't like how you're rolling today, darling dear. 3 of Wands. That you're focused on. You're focused on your vision. What you was going to do with the day. I told you jumped out of the bed and was taking action. You was putting your back into it. You was just going about your day. Right? And they want to come drop something on you. Let that burden slide right back on them. Wands on the wands, darling dear. You fight fire with what? A blowtorch. Don't allow whatever they try to throw at you today to take you off your gangster. Again, return to sender. 10 of Wands. Please clarify the 10 of Wands. Queen of Wands. Put your third eye on them bitches and mitches. You're looking good, sexy, fabulous, gorgeous and lovely in them streets. It's the way you look and how you're carrying yourself. It's going to anger them. Yeah. All of this fire energy, give it back to them. Wands, the fire energy is about you what? Being adventurous and strong-willed. But it's also about being passionate, following your passions. You realize that you've got things to lose. You had your whole day planned. Base of the deck, King of Wands. Nip whatever they send to you in the bud. Knight of Wands. So dummy back, darling dear. Someone that's not on your level. Clarify the 8 of Pentacles. This success, these accolades, well-deserved rewards. Right? Because you've been blessed in so many faces. In the upright. Okay? This is about you caring for others. This is the uncaring. Those that wanted you what? At the bottom of the pot. So they could stand on your face to see over the room. Many unclean spirits that you made the right choice to find balance. Clarify the 8 of the Strength card on its face, Leo energy. Thank you. Blessed in their face, darling dear. The Wheel of Fortune and the Queen of Pentacles. This is business acumen. It's also about what? A loyal partner. You've been loyal to you and the Most High. The Wheel of Fortune is about what? Fate, destiny, and good luck. If you have progeny, you're an excellent mother, role model, or father, because gender is fluid. But this is a new beginning. Some form of opportunity is coming towards you underneath the success today. Something that you've been working towards. Base of the deck. Empress, boss up energy, darling dear. Some of you are about to give birth. Congratulations. So whoever you're giving birth for at this moment in time, this is a Knight of Wands blood. And they're stagnant and stuck in their life. Bitter, jealous, and giving to many. Clarify the Lover's card. You're too blessed to be stressed, but it doesn't mean just because you're spiritual, you can't tell people like it is. Who do they think they are? Right? Ace of Wands. Yeah. Be loud and proud, darling dear. Be spirited, but in an elegant kind of a way. You say what you say and you keep it moving. Scotty. Base of the deck. Mitch can't kill your vibe. Mitch can't kill your vibe. The Sun card. The happiest card in the deck, darling dear. Right? Next to the Fool. This also speaks about spontaneity. Right? Having taken a leap of faith to find balance in your life. You had to balance out the masculine and feminine within. We saw from the King and Queen of Swords. It was a lesson in mastery. We are in the final day of the full lunar eclipse. I think it's, yeah, 24 degrees of Scorpio, right? 24 degrees. This is what? A lesson in mastery. You're about to be rewarded. We also see what? A partner, a younger partner. And it also speaks about a new beginning, one which is happy, blessed and highly favored. This is parties, celebrations, a new home, a new job. But it's mainly about what? Loving thyself, knowing that everything starts from within. Taking a leap of faith, taking a chance on you, darling dear. Always remain loyal to yourself. Because you healed. And this is also about you what? This is you relaxing after you put them in their place, mate. This is you possibly burning some Palo Santo. You're not sorry, but you're just relaxing, right? An opportunity is coming towards you today, darling dear, but it's also a test of your faith and your loyalty to yourself. If you don't defend yourself, who will? You teach people how to treat you, even if it's a stranger on the street. So what about these dark ones? The ones that are in secret competition that no one cares about. Full on trees. A tree sloth could be stalking you for 6 years, darling dear. The only time you'd know they was behind you is because if their baby falls off of that fur that's got algae in it, they're not picking it up. The baby be squealing on the floor. Tree sloth blood. Legion. Many. Jealous. Low vibing energy. Right, let's get another deck. Tell us some more about those that are trying to what? They're going to try it with you today, Big Cat. I'm not going to try it. Right? 18, moon energy. They're going to try it, mate. They're going to try it. Right? But you better what? Make sure that their expectations are not met. They are met with a Big Cat who has what? Full command of all of their faculties, as well as being blessed and highly favored. Try and start. They want to be started something. Come through, Michael J. Posh clap. So you have to choose, darling dear. The path of transformation. The path of where you speak your truth. The 3 and a 5 goes to an 8. It's the energy of the Leo. Strength, darling dear. You teach people how to treat you. And on the strength card in tarot, you see a woman and she's just touching the lines. She doesn't need to use her physical strength to command respect and control. Blessed and highly favored. Whoever's going to come up against you, they're going to be sorry. They'll be sorry. They'll be sorry. Right? Because you're the Empress. Oh, yeah. They'll remember you, Scotty. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. Coffin energy. Did that shit. Did it. Right? Securely. We've got the 20. That's the judgment, darling. They come through as the agent of karma. They don't want you. They want to put their insecurities on you, darling dear. Someone's not going to like how you kick your way out on this Malkuth. Split the deck. We've got caught in. They're going to be doing something in front of people, darling dear. They're going to try and shame you in the street. Possibly in the shop, a shopkeeper, a shop assistant. Someone at the bus stop, the train station. They're going to talk loud to draw attention to them. But don't let no one shame you with nothing. Are you mad? No. Outrageous. Negative energy coming at you. Why? Because you're winning. And you shine from the inside out. Return to sender. What's this? They want to come through with a generational curse and leave it on you. Leave the pain of what they're dealing with on a daily basis. The Empress. What's this? Discernment and intuition. You're not, listen. Once your big cat senses starts going, and your heart goes boom diddy boom diddy boom, it's on, mate. It's on. Don't wait, don't hitch, and don't walk away from that situation without speaking your truth. I told you. It's a bitter pill to swallow. You'll be taking the poison forever. And you'll be upset with yourself. You can't really break up with yourself because you got to go over where you're going. Give the T-Rex arms whatever they're trying to give to you. Get right back to them. Get to them. No more round, one more round, Julie's. Not on the big cat's watch. Because you're the star. And you've healed. And it was hard for you to what? Do it as you walked alone. But in time you gain knowledge. Knowledge is power and power is power. You've already subconsciously poured away many a bottom feeders. What dark arrows, malicious words. You're not taking it on again. Not in this season. And this also speaks about a miracle. Right? Let them reap what they sowed. They're going to wish they didn't upset the big cat today. They're going to wish they just let you go along with your day. Leave you with your pep in your step blood. Third house. Right? The Gemini energy. That's communication, blood. That's what? Tongue wrestling. But in an elegant kind of a big cat kind of a way. Telling them like it is. Why? You've got the mind of what? A chess champion. You've already won it. This is also speaking about siblings. The third house speaks about siblings as well as neighbors, darling dear. They're going to try it today, darling dears. Be prepared for incoming because you're the Empress. On that note, I drops me mic. Toddle over to my Teesprings, toddle over to my Patreon, or simply come back here. And as I always say, don't get smoked. Big cat, don't smoke yourself here. If you're unsure, watch me for 24 hours and you'll be all right. You'll be all right. From the ashes, baby. Namaste. Cat, cat. Cat, cat.